Listen, learn, and have your say. On the I've got something to say podcast. Hosted by Angela Canty Ingram. Welcome to I've Got Something to Say podcast, where every voice matters and every story deserves to be heard. From the heart, we're bringing truth, sharing stories, sharing proof, community and hope today. We've all got something to say. Real conversations, voices strong, connecting people all day long, empowering minds along the way. Come join us now, don't stay away. I got something to say. Come and join the conversation today. From the heart, we're lighting the way on the I've Got Something to Say podcast. I've got something to say. Community engagement, inspiration to bringing information straight to you. I've got something to say podcast. Every voice can make a change. Together we'll help rearrange. Listen close and hear what's true. There's room for me and you, so tune right in and hear what's new. We got a message just for you. Listen, learn, and have your say. On the I've got something to say podcast. Hosted by Angela Canty Ingram. Welcome to I've Got Something to Say podcast, where every voice matters and every story deserves to be heard. From the heart, we're bringing truth, sharing stories, sharing proof, community and hope today. We've all got something to say. Real conversations, voices strong, connecting people all day long, empowering minds along the way. Come join us now, don't stay away. I got something to say. Come and join the conversation today. From the heart, we're lighting the way on the I've Got Something to Say podcast. I've got something to say. Community engagement, inspiration to bringing information straight to you. I've got something to say podcast. Every voice can make a change. Together we'll help rearrange. Listen close and hear what's true. There's room for me and you, so tune right in and hear what's new. We got a message just for you. Listen, learn, and have your say. On the I've got something to say podcast. Hosted by Angela Canty Ingram. Welcome to I've Got Something to Say podcast, where every voice matters and every story deserves to be heard. From the heart, we're bringing truth, sharing stories, sharing proof, community and hope today. We've all got something to say. Real conversations, voices strong, connecting people all day long, empowering minds along the way. Come join us now, don't stay away. I got something to say. Come and join the conversation today. From the heart, we're lighting the way on the I've Got Something to Say podcast. I've got something to say. Community engagement, inspiration to bringing information straight to you. I've got something to say podcast. Every voice can make a change. Together we'll help rearrange. Listen close and hear what's true. There's room for me and you, so tune right in and hear what's new. We got a message to I've Got Something to Say podcast, where every voice matters and every story deserves to be heard. From the heart, we're bringing truth, sharing stories, sharing proof, community and hope today. We've all got something to say. Real conversations, voices strong, connecting people all day long, empowering minds along the way. Come join us now, don't stay away. I got something to say. Come and join the conversation today. From the heart, we're lighting the way on the I've Got Something to Say podcast. I've got something to say. Community engagement, inspiration to bringing information straight to you. I've got something to say podcast. Every voice can make a change. Together we'll help rearrange. Listen close and hear what's true. There's room for me and you, so tune right in and hear what's new. We got a message just for you. Listen, learn and have your say. On the I've Got Something to Say podcast. Hosted by Angela Canty Ingram. Welcome to I've Got Something to Say podcast, where every voice matters and every story deserves to be heard. From the heart, we're bringing truth, sharing stories, sharing proof, community and hope today. We've all got something to say. Real conversations, voices strong, connecting people all day long, empowering minds along the way. Come join us now, don't stay away. I got something to say. Come and join the conversation today. From the heart, we're lighting the way on the I've Got Something to Say podcast. I've got something to say. Community engagement, inspiration to bringing information straight to you. I've got something to say podcast. Every voice can make a change. Together we'll help rearrange. Listen close and hear what's true. There's room for me and you, so tune right in and hear what's new. We got a message just for you. Listen, learn and have your say. On the I've Got Something to Say podcast. Hosted by Angela Canty Ingram. Welcome to I've Got Something to Say podcast, where every voice matters and every story deserves to be heard. From the heart, we're bringing truth, sharing stories, sharing proof, community and hope today. We've all got something to say. Real conversations, voices strong, connecting people all day long, empowering minds along the way. Come join us now, don't stay away. I got something to say. Come and join the conversation today. From the heart, we're lighting the way on the I've Got Something to Say podcast. I've got something to say. Community engagement, inspiration to bringing information straight to you. I've got something to say podcast. Every voice can make a change. Together we'll help rearrange. Listen close and hear what's true. There's room for me and you, so tune right in and hear what's new. We got a message just for you. Listen, learn and have your say. On the I've Got Something to Say podcast. Hosted by Angela Canty I've Got Something to Say podcast, where every voice matters and every story deserves to be heard. From the heart, we're bringing truth, sharing stories, sharing proof, community and hope today. We've all got something to say. Real conversations, voices strong, connecting people all day long, empowering minds along the way. Come join us now, don't stay away. I got something to say. Come and join the conversation today. From the heart, we're lighting the way on the I've Got Something to Say podcast. I've got something to say. Community engagement, inspiration too, bringing information straight to you. I've got something to say podcast. Every voice can make a change. Together we'll help rearrange. Listen close and hear what's true. There's room for me and you, so tune right in and hear what's new. We got a message just for you. Listen, learn and have your say on the I've Got Something to Say podcast. Hosted by Angela Canty Ingram.
Good evening. I am she, I am her, I am me. I am Angela Canty Ingram. Glad you could ride with me this evening. First, I want to start off by saying thank you to everyone that reached out to me, that just gave me your condolences, your support, your love on the passing of my sweet Princey Pooh. I appreciate it more than you could ever know. And I do have some news for you guys that I will share with you all at the end. But right now, I want to tell you about my special guest this evening. Besides her being gorgeous, let me tell you about her.
You're gorgeous.
Let me tell you about this woman that I have with me this evening, okay? She is an Amazon best-selling author. She's a life coach. She is a parent and relationship coach. She's a certified workshop facilitator. She's a speaker, qualified mental health professional. Ooh, child. She's a boss.
Okay.
Let's just say that. She's a boss. She is Clarissa Law, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, Clarissa.
Thank you. Welcome for having me again. I'm excited about the conversation.
Well, I'm glad to have you on I've Got Something to Say podcast 2.0. What you got to say, Clarissa?
Whatever we want to talk about tonight.
Okay.
I'll let you start.
All right. Well, let's start by, I've somewhat told the people who you are. But let's just give them a little synopsis of how you came to be who you are and what I just kind of said about you.
Well, you can find all of that in my book. No, I'm just kidding. So I am Clarissa Law, and I was born and raised in New York, Queens, New York, Far Rockaway, New York. I did not grow up in the best of situations. I was a teen mom. I had my son at 15. And back then in 1980-something, let's not tell the age.
Nah.
In 80-something, statistics was like, you're not going to be this, you're not going to be that. And I had this boldness that said, oh, watch me, And so that kind of guided me throughout my life. Like, you're going to be something. I always envisioned something greater for myself. I didn't even know where that came from until I truly had a relationship with God and understood his word. But for a long time, because I didn't see that around me, for a long time I just had it's got to be something better than this. It's got to be something greater. I grew up in the projects. down here it's called the courts. And I didn't see those things around me, but there was something in me that's like, it's got to be more. There was a time when I had some anger, toward my situation, my household, and things like that. But when I, again, understood the word of God and understanding that my life happened the way it was supposed to happen, there was nothing that caught him by surprise. And so when I learned to redefine that, like my past and pain and trauma and things like that, it has led me to my purpose and my passion, and that's to empower teen girls to be to them who I was looking for when I was a teen, trying to figure out who I was and things like that, as well as to empower women and to help women who they're everything to everyone else, but they're nothing to themselves. And I've learned and I'm learning that I have always been who I am. But because of life, I have to rediscover who I've always been. I have been whole, I've been enough, I've been complete since before I was born, because that's what God's word says. But as women, when we go through different things, trials, trauma, relationships, we learn to survive. We learn to brush off those feelings. I can't sit in that right now. I got to be strong. I got to keep going forward. And so my mission and my goal and my passion is truly to help women rediscover who they are, because we are complete. We were never broken. We just learned how to adapt to life situations, circumstances. And when you become a mother before you even know who you are as a woman, it can take years. It could take years. It could take, first of all, it takes a decision. I always say it takes a decision to make a change, right? We could sit and complain all day long, but if you are not happy with the way things are in your life, you just have to make a different decision, whether that's a different decision in that relationship, whether that's a different decision in your career, whatever it is, you just have to make a different decision. And so every day is a decision, and every day, even at my young age that I am today, I am still discovering me. And it's been a great journey. I'm at a happy place. I just was telling someone, like, I'm really happy in my life right now. I'm peaceful. Everything's peaceful. There's nothing, normal life stress, but I'm really happy at where I am and just really discovering me. Yeah.
So I know your faith is a strong part of how you got where you are today. But what else? Because I know for me it was I had therapy, lots of therapy on and off. Some worked, some didn't, and I kept on until I found what worked.
Yeah.
What would you say, what were your stepping stones to get where you could say that you are in a good place today?
So I have to say that the word of God, and God is the foundation, but also, again, I said that making a decision, that desire to be better. And so that means getting out from my environment that might be feeding me or holding me to a place that I don't want to be. And so I searched and I found this healing journey program. I went to different women's events that would pour into me. And I just really learned about myself, Again, the foundation is the word, like you can't deny that, but definitely getting out of my circle, getting out from amongst the people that want to hold you to where you're trying to get away from, right? And sometimes that is your family, right? Sometimes your family wants to hold you to that place. Like, I want to go to school. I want to be this. I want to start that. And sometimes it's your family that holds you there. And so when you make a decision that you want something different, sometimes you have to come out from amongst those people who will be in your ear. And that can be very difficult, because if you grew up in an environment where you constantly had negativity in your ear, that's going to be the prominent thing that you hear. Like, I tell people all the time, I am my absolute worst critic, right? And so, again, sometimes you have to get from amongst the people who just know you as whoever you are and who you're trying to get away from.
Right.
So it just takes getting out and exposing yourself to new things and getting around people who are like-minded. Yeah.
Okay. You you're all these things.
And
What
yet
you?
I feel
Why
like
you laughing?
I hear it, and then I'm like, girl, you're not. When I'm by myself, like, girl, you're not doing enough. You need to be doing this. But no, I'm grateful.
I'm going back to your list. Okay. A life coach. A parent and relationship coach. All of these things that you are, and then you decided you were gonna write something.
Several somethings.
Several somethings.
I had no idea or no desire to write a book when I was younger because it seemed so far-fetched. You know, New York Times bestseller. You got to get a publisher. You got to market your book to people. But things have changed, and there's different ways, like if you self-publish or, you know, just different tools now that we're able to get
Right.
our work out there. And I can remember putting on a vision board in 2019. I declare that I'm going to publish 2 books. And now I'm up to book number 6.
6?
Yes.
Wow.
So they're all, most of them are anthologies, but I'm grateful for the opportunity. I tell people, and this is a plug for somebody, if you feel like you have a story to tell, but you feel like writing a whole book is overwhelming, find you someone that's doing an anthology, which is multiple authors in the book, and then you get to tell your story. And so in doing the various anthologies, I realized, girl, you got a lot of stories. Your life has a lot of stories. And so I tell people, you have a story to tell, and everything that has happened to us, it happened to us, but it happened for someone else.
Right.
And so writing your story is somebody else's healing. Right. So yeah, I've enjoyed the journey. I'm grateful.
Wow, she just blessed somebody. She just
Tell your story. You have
somebody
something
out
to
there.
say. And I'll go back to say, to share this with someone. Don't think your story is insignificant. Sometimes we sit back and think, I'm the only one. I'm the only one that dealt with this. I'm the only one that experienced this. No one wants to hear my story. But you telling your story, whatever that is, it gives somebody else permission to tell their story, and it helps them to understand, I'm not by myself. I am not by myself. This is not the only one that this has happened to. We're going to talk about my book today. My chapter is from GED to master's degree. For a long time, I didn't tell people that I have a GED, and I was like, you don't want to tell people that. But I'm grateful for that, and I'm grateful for the people that come to me and said, that's my journey. I tell a story of domestic violence. No, I wasn't that woman with black eyes, because he was going to have a black eye too. Okay. And so I wasn't that one. It was the mental, it was the financial, it was the emotional. Right. So for a while I didn't tell that story, because I was like, somebody's story is greater than mine. Somebody's story is more significant than mine. But when I started telling that story, so many people said, that's what's happening to me. That is exactly what I'm dealing with. So again, we all have a story to tell for someone else's healing.
And there's so many layers to you.
Yeah.
So many layers.
Yeah.
So many layers that can bless so many women in so many different kind of ways.
Yes. I know that, and I'm at a season where it's like, stop playing, talk. So, yeah.
And see, you know where I'm getting ready to go now, right?
No.
Yeah, you do, because you. Oh, see, I wasn't going there tonight, but now I gotta go. Now I gotta go back.
Okay.
Because I do want to talk a little bit about, and if you don't want to, we don't have to. The domestic abuse part of your life.
So can I say something first?
Sure.
You have to be healed to tell your story. Because you can't. Sometimes people say telling your story is cathartic, but I believe you have to be healed so you can tell your story from a place of victory and not victim. Right. So whatever you ask me. I'm on the other side.
Now that you're on the other side. See, I always say that because I never want to go somewhere that the person doesn't want to go. Yeah. So that's why I always say that first.
But remember, my story is for somebody.
Yes. Yeah. Should you bless me? Lord knows you do. You made it through and out. And I remember your story. And I know it's in the book. But could you give a little snippet and then a little encouraging word for a listener that is really in the depths of it right now?
So the title of that story that I told is Missed Red Flags. I'll answer what you said and then I'll go back.
Sure.
When you are deep in it, it's really difficult to get out. So I'm saying that to family, friends. Why don't she just leave? Why can't she just leave? It's really difficult when you're in it, whether it's financial, whether it's the children, whether it's mental manipulation. It's very difficult to get out of a domestic violence relationship. I believe statistics say it takes 7 times. And the perpetrator is even more, the most dangerous time is when a woman wants to leave. That is she can be getting abused all day, every day, but the most dangerous time is when she is trying to leave. So just provide resources. When she is ready, she will make that decision. And my prayer today is that she makes that decision.
Yeah.
So I'll go back to my chapter, and my chapter title is called Missed Red Flags. How many of us get in a relationship and we're so ooh-ah that we miss stuff? Right? Like, oh, he wants to be around me all the time. He takes me to work. He picks me up. He stays with me. Ooh, ah. I was new to Virginia, so I didn't really know a lot of people. And so he wanted to be that person that does this for the first time and does that for the first time. And Clarissa today would have said, I see the big red flag, get out. But Clarissa at 21 didn't see those red flags, right? She saw that as, and then when you think about the upbringing and not feeling so good about yourself and not feeling so confident about yourself, you kind of latch on to that, if you will. And so that's how it started. And the next, I'm pregnant with my son, and I had a plan from the beginning, like, all right, we're going to work this out, but we got a plan going on behind the scenes that we're not going to stay in this. Very mental, very controlling. So again, if you're at the beginning, pay attention to those red flags. It could be in the new age today, I need to know your location. That's the new thing.
Right.
I need to know your location. Pay attention to those things. If he wants to isolate you from your family, and that can look so subtle. It can be, I want you to spend time with me, but I'm gonna miss you. If you're in a healthy relationship, you should be able to have your individual life and then have your life with that person. If that person can't respect the other parts of your life, red flag. Yes. So many red flags. Yeah.
Amen.
Gaslighting. Make you feel like you crazy. Make you feel like you did something wrong. You hear stories about, if I didn't do this, I tell the story of a woman that I once worked with, and she talked about her relationship with her husband. And former ex-husband, the comment she made was, he threw something across the room, but he didn't throw it at me. Like he wasn't throwing it at me.
He just got upset.
He didn't hit you with it because it missed you. But so those are those missed red flags. And sometimes we, as women, because we don't want to speak up, we tolerate those things because it doesn't look like. I'm in the corner with a black eye. I'm being held in my home. It doesn't look like that, but those things are not healthy in a relationship. Yeah.
Brings back memories.
Yeah.
But look at us now.
Look at us now. On the other side. Happy and whole.
Happy and whole.
Yeah.
So our young girls, what would you say to our young girls now?
So it's
our young high school
it's
girls.
a different generation. There doesn't even seem to be any respect for young ladies anymore. Respect for ourselves and the young men don't have any respect for the young ladies. The young ladies interact with the young guys the same way. The fighting, the cursing, calling them the N-word, calling them, that's the way they interact. And unfortunately, it's hard to talk to them. Like, if you have the opportunity to build relationship one-on-one, you can. But overall, it's like this can go all the way back to the home. Right? There has to be some hierarchy in the home. Like, I'm an adult. Let's teach respect. Let's teach self-respect. Right? Because if we don't respect ourselves, we're just not going to respect other people. If we don't love ourselves, we're just not going to love other people. And we're not going to love them truly. We're going to love them at a surface level. Like, I ask so many young people, well, why do you love him? I know someone, bad relationship. He's done so many things. Well, what do you love about him? You can't even think of anything. And the things that you come up with is surface. And then you have children that they're witnessing those things. And you don't understand how that affects them in the long run. They either think this is the way relationships are supposed to be, or they think, I'm not going to be in this relationship. But unfortunately, a lot of times girls find themselves in the same type of relationship. Yeah. So.
And it continues.
It continues, yes. So again, we have to start with just simple respect. If I respect myself, I'm not going to let you do so much to me. And know that you're worth more, right? I think that's important. That's what I didn't have, that I am worthy. I am worthy to be loved in a healthy manner. I am worthy to keep my body. Boy, if I knew these things back then. I say I don't know where I'd be today, but I'm grateful. But that's the biggest thing. It's just really, if we can just respect ourselves. Unfortunately, you have so much stuff on the TV that's women fighting each other and all of those things. So how do we get back to just respecting ourselves? How we look, how we present ourselves to people.
Right. Yeah. How do we want to be perceived?
How do we want to be perceived? I used to work with a young person. She was an adult, but she looked really young. We're not going anywhere with a bonnet and pajamas on,
girl.
And when we go in a public place, you already look young. So how do you want people to look at you? I work with another young person, because she came from a certain zip code. I'm like, don't go to the school acting up, because they expect that from you. Let's do what they're not expecting.
Let's change the narrative.
Yes. And so with me constantly saying it, my one person, she knew we wasn't going anywhere if she had on pajamas and a bonnet. So she changed. But again, it takes building that relationship with them, not just you see the girl in the store, girl, why you out here with a bonnet? She gonna curse me out.
Right.
But I feel
they
for
tell
that.
You mind yo.
Yes. Yes. So you got to be strategic. You have to be not judgmental. You have to not attack. But if you build that relationship, you should be able to make a difference. Yeah.
Because I was thinking about donating my time to a camp for teenage girls. And I was like, I thought about that thing, and I was like, no, how am I going to talk? How am I going to talk to some teenage girls? How am I?
So I used to think that, but they will listen to you. I work part-time at a group home. They love me because I listen to them. That's the biggest thing about teenagers.
Listening.
They want somebody to listen to them. Have a way they communicate. Don't try to change the way they communicate. Just listen. Give them what you have. Highlight their strengths. Like, just listen. That's all they want, is I want somebody to hear me and help them process those thoughts and lead them in a direction. And I always believe that if we had goals, then we're not just out here doing anything.
Right.
I'm moving in the direction of something. So I think that's important too.
Yeah. I'm getting close to it. I'm getting close to saying I'll do it.
Yeah.
I thought maybe we do
You have something to say.
We have a mock podcast or something,
Yes, you can
and let
teach
them
them
get
this.
up there so they can
Absolutely
have something to say.
Absolutely, because they all have something to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
that would be great.
I'm thinking about
Yeah.
signing my name on the line. Hoping they don't take me under.
They won't. Again, just listen to them, love on them.
I just have to remind them, I'm not just your auntie.
Yes,
I'm your rich auntie.
that's right.
Get it right now.
And we've been where you've been, except it's a new
Yeah,
generation,
it's
but
just
those
different
feelings are still the
time.
same.
Yeah.
You know, back in my day, again, aging myself, we weren't allowed to speak up and share our opinion.
Bet or not.
If I act like my mouth was moving in the direction of talking back, I was going to
Right.
get smacked. You know, and so again, if I had somebody that would listen to me, and if we talk about that for a second, because I didn't have those opportunities to express myself, to give my opinion, that carried into my adulthood where I didn't speak up for myself, where I allowed people to do things that Clarissa today and probably young people today would say, oh, we're not having that, right? So parents have to be mindful that when their children want to talk, listen, because you're teaching them to advocate for themselves when they're an adult.
Right.
Yeah.
And when you're not around.
And when you're not around.
A lot of times we want to shut them down, but that's not necessarily the right approach.
Right. Because if you shut them down, somebody else is going to listen. That might not be good for them.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You got this. You got this. You can do it. They're going to listen to you. They're going to be excited about this. A microphone. I can talk. I can be seen. You know, the young people today want to be seen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. We might be on to something. You making me feel a little bit better about this thing.
Absolutely. And then you can teach them a skill that they can have.
Right. Because they can make a difference.
Yeah.
They can definitely make a difference.
Yeah. I believe that if you expose children or youth to something different, they will desire something different. If they see the same things all the time, what do they have?
Right.
They got baddies. They got the Real Housewives. That's what they're aspiring to be. Let me
Yes,
get the best
they
weed.
are.
Let me get this, that. Let me fight.
And
let
go
me,
out
you
to
know.
the club. Get dressed
Right.
up. Go out to the club
Right.
so we can fight.
Right. And there's so much more to life than
No.
that. Yeah.
We got to change that.
One person at a time. One relationship at a time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, are you still doing your parent and relationship coaching?
So my job is that.
Okay,
a part
that's
of my
what you
job.
do. Your job at VCU. You said VCU.
No.
Not
I
at
work
VCU.
for a private agency.
Oh, look at you.
Where we do. It's not my agency. I work there, but
Can you accept the kudos I'm giving
Yes,
you,
thank
woman?
you. Okay, thank you.
Sorry, y'all had to get on.
It's
them.
all right. So I am passionate about parenting because it all starts with the parent, right? Like so I've done community mental health where I'm working with the child and, you know, you work with them in their home and after a while you start seeing the interaction. And I remember one of my clients said to me, I don't know why you keep coming in here working with me. It's my mother that needs the help. And as I started observing, it is.
Yes,
It's like, you know, that child sometimes feeds off the parent. And let's not talk about the parents that are like, oh, I want my child to have everything because I didn't have it. And I want my child to be my friend. And when they're this little, they're all fun and cute. And you call the little boy daddy and he's the man of the house. But then when he becomes a teenager and tries to take over the house, you trying to bring that back and that child is confused.
Because you told him
Because
all
you told
the way
him
up.
You cute, or you doing the little dances. Now you a teenager with a little body and you doing it and you want them to stop. So the children are confused. So parents really need some help with setting those boundaries. Children want boundaries and they want structure. Parents should know that. Children take the freedom because the parents give them the freedom. But the truth is they really do want structure. They're going to push back, but they want that structure. They want that boundary. I believe in being open and having open communication with your child, but we're not
Friends.
We're not friends. We have a relationship where we can talk openly and you can come to me and trust that what we talk about, I'm not going to judge you and things like that. But we're not friends where we're going out together, we're smoking marijuana together, we're drinking together, we're doing TikTok videos together. If it's fun, you know what I mean? And
Not
fun.
unless it's a family holiday
Something like that. Yes.
TikTok kind of
but
thing.
there has to be a boundary.
I've
and,
never done a TikTok, so I don't know.
right. And then also parents have to be consistent. You can't say no to this thing today and then say yes to it tomorrow. Have a problem with it today, but don't have a problem with it tomorrow. You have to be consistent because you're really confusing that child who really does want some direction, who really does want some guidance. They need it because while they think they know everything, they don't know anything. They don't know anything. So parents have to just be more consistent and be more I always ask parents the question, you're dealing with this now, what is it going to look like when they're a teenager? And then what type of adult do you want your child to be? You know, I like documentaries, and I watched this documentary one time, and the woman might have been 40 or 50, and they talked about why she hasn't moved out of the home. The parents were so scared for her to move out of the home because they didn't think she was going to make it. If your child if you're afraid of your child going out into the world and being an adult, and you're worried for them, it's something you didn't do, because you're supposed to be preparing them for that.
Right.
You know, so if your child is like going to college and you want them to stay close, and I don't think they can make it, I don't think they're going to make this right decision, well, that's because you didn't give them opportunities in the home. So I believe that.
And how old was the lady? How old was the person?
She might have been like 40 or 50, and she still lived at home, and the parents were just like really afraid for her to leave because they didn't think she would make it. If she doesn't, it's because of you.
Well, they never
gave her a chance.
Right. And something happens to them.
Well, if something happens to them, what happens to her?
Right.
I'm grateful. I have 2 adult sons. Again, I'm about to tell my age. My oldest son on Sunday will be 42. And then my other son is 34. And both of them have said, you know, I'm grateful that, like, you taught me how to cook. Like, they cook whole Thanksgiving meals. I think my son cooks more than his wife. If y'all listening, correct me. But my oldest son, he can cook. He'll, fry stuff, make a turkey, make, all of the things, know how to clean, pay bills. And that's because I intentionally taught them that, because I was a single woman and I didn't want a man that didn't know how to do stuff. So I taught my boys, my young men, like, this is how you take care of yourself. And then I also taught my niece, who I had a part in raising, and now my granddaughter, this is how you take care of yourself, so that you're not depending on, like, you need somebody to help you with that, So, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Goodness, okay. So we got life coach, we got the parent and relationship coach. Well, no, we didn't talk a lot about relationship coaching. So
let me just add, my master's degree is in marriage and family counseling. And so I have done some work with relationships. I had a couple who there was some infidelity, and I supported them through that. I've had some other situations where I kind of, give some support in that area. But really, just whatever the situation is they come to me with, I try to support them, and I have some tools and things like that I use, assessments and stuff, to kind of get to the root of what the issue is.
Okay. I could have used you a year ago. You too late.
Okay.
I'm just messing with you. We're gonna take a pause for the cause, but we will be right back. Okay? Get your sippy cups and join us in
Not
just
your sippy cup.
Yeah, girl, get your sippy cups and join us back in just a few minutes. Okay? All right.
Welcome to I've Got Something to Say podcast, where every voice matters and every story deserves to be heard. From the heart, we're bringing truth, sharing stories, sharing proof, community and hope today. We've all got something to say. Real conversations, voices strong, connecting people all day long, empowering minds along the way. Come join us now, don't stay away. I got something to say. Come and join the conversation today. From the heart, we're feel lighten the way on the I've got something to say podcast. I've got something to say. Community engagement, inspiration to bringing information straight to you. I've got something to say podcast. Every voice can make a change. Together we'll help rearrange. Listen close and hear what's true. There's room for me and you, so tune right in and hear what's new. We got a message just for you. Listen, learn, and have your say. On the I've got something to say podcast. Hosted by Angela Canty Ingram.
My clothes okay?
Welcome back, everyone. I hope you had time to get your sippy cups. I know I didn't give you a lot of time, but you should have had them ready anyway, because you know this is how we do. And I can't have my sippy cup, so you should at least have yours. But we are back with the lovely Clarissa Law, and we're going to delve into her penmanship now. This Amazon best-selling author. And she has a new project. So let's talk about her new project first. And then we'll talk about the projects that she's done before then. Sound good?
Yes.
Okay, let's do that.
I'm here for whatever whatever you need.
You on my ship?
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna talk about your new project. Okay. All right. The new project is actually a part, as she mentioned before, of, I hope I say it right, Anthology. See?
Yes.
I need to go back to school.
It's all right.
Anthology.
I got you.
It's part of an anthology.
Yes.
And this is not the first time that you've had your passages in anthology.
Correct. This is my fourth one. So my first book was, you would call it a solo book. It's a book of prayers and affirmation. It's a journal of prayers and affirmation. Yes. And then 4 books are anthologies. I published a coloring book.
I have that.
And let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. So, and then I published a coloring book.
I have
and
that.
One of the book has a journal that accompanies it.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And I would just recommend, I know people would think, a coloring book. We grown. What we need a coloring book for? A coloring book is a wonderful way to relax, unwind, and just relieve stress and tension.
Yes.
I love it when I can get the opportunity to do it. And sometimes I have to, if I get so, I make myself do it. And trust me, y'all, it has kept a sister out of lockup.
And it does. You're focused, right? You're focused on what you're doing. And my coloring book is not just a coloring book. I have some journal prompts in there, just to, some positivity. The coloring pages have affirmations. Then I have a doodle page, right? When I'm in meetings, I scribble. Anybody else scribble? They doodle. I write my name a bunch of times. I make lines from the lines. And so some of the pages are doodle pages. And it's really about mindfulness. It's really, when you say you color, it's like you're taking your mind away from everything else, right? So it's really more like you said, an opportunity to just be still. It's good for coping mechanisms. Like it's good for just writing out your feelings and things like that. And so I really like it.
Yeah.
I use it a lot with my young people. Yeah.
Yeah, it will. I can testify that it works for your old people too.
Good. I like to color.
It works for me. Okay, so your newest project is titled, it's inside of the book, Called to Arise, Anthology, Women's Stories of Resilience, Part 1.
Yes.
Okay. And your section, is that the GD?
So my title is
Masters?
from
From
GED
GED.
to master's degree. The power of rising when life says stay down. And so I talked a little bit about that earlier, just how my life came to be, right? Like being not even knowing who I was, and I'm already somebody's mother. And just throughout my life, like as I was writing this, it really took me across a span of my life, even though it's in short, like a short amount, short pages.
Yeah.
But it took me across the span of my life where I looked at how, wow, like you really kept persevering, you really kept pushing, you really were resilient. And sometimes as women, we just go and go and go and go, and sometimes we have to stop, or somebody has to stop us and say, girl, you doing it. You have really been through some stuff, which is why I say it's important to tell your story, because sometimes you look back and you're like, look at how far I've come.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And it becomes hard to imagine not hard to imagine, because we are all women of faith, so we know how we made it through. But at the same time, it's like, wow.
Yeah. Yeah. And the thing is, some people, I don't know why, they think because you're a woman of faith or you have faith that you're not supposed to have struggles. I still felt the feelings. I'm still a human, right? But we choose to use faith. And even I've had a period of time where I struggled with depression because of some things that was happening in my life. I had a major accident, and I had every scripture in the word that came up against every negative thought that came in my head, but they never overpowered each other. So faith was there, but that feeling was still there. That trauma from having a car accident, that is human, right? And so it's important for people to understand that we can have faith and still have a moment of fear, a moment of disbelief, So, yeah.
At the end of the day, we're still human.
At the end of the day, we are still human.
We
And guess
still
what?
have our struggles.
God still loves us.
Yes.
And he's holding us until he is our strength when we are weak. The Bible says he is strongest when I am the weakest. Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That was a moment. Yes. Yeah. I'm grateful.
You ain't gonna have me crying.
I feel
on
it.
this
So
podcast,
I don't
so
see any
how
tissue.
about we just?
But yes, it's just to know that in this moment, just to know that, right? Like, yeah, no matter how low you are, God is there with you. Yeah. And if you just call him, he'll answer you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am definitely a witness. I would not be here today if not.
Yep.
So.
Yep. What you got? What else you got?
I was gonna see if you were gonna share a little snippet,
Yeah. So I'll just share.
or however you wanted to do it.
So like I
or
shared,
if you want to do like a little summary and not read it, it's up
so
to
yeah.
you.
So I did share a little bit earlier about the fact that I did not graduate from high school. I'm from New York, and I was short some credits. Senior pictures, thought I was graduating, but I was short credits, and I would have had to come back. By that time, I was on my own, and so I had to work. I chose to work, and I didn't go back to school. And so I moved to Virginia in 1990. I took my January 1990. I took my GED test. May 1990, passed it, because I always knew I was going to college, right? When I took the first psychology class in high school, I was like, oh, this is it, because I was always a observer of people. I was always intrigued by, well, what makes this person act this way, and how did they become this way? And so I always paid attention to people's behavior. And when I first took psychology, I was like, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, but this is what I want to study. This is what I wanted to do. So when I moved to Virginia, I knew I had a plan to go to college. And so like I said, I got my GED, and I started at the community college, took 2 classes a semester while raising my children, working 2 jobs. And I got my undergraduate, and then I went to school for some other stuff, and then I went back to school in 2021, and I graduated with my master's in 2024. And so I felt really proud of myself. You know, like
Right.
you tried over here, and I won't get into that story, but you tried over here and then that didn't work out. And then you tried this over here and that didn't work out. But I was determined, like, you're going to finish this thing. And so just as I'm writing my story, it's really taking me along this journey where I'm like, you have been resilient. Because you could have stopped right there.
Mm-hmm.
You could have stopped right there.
And so many people
You could have
have.
stopped right there. You could have said, forget it right there. But you kept going because for no other reason I needed to do it for me. You know, yes, my children are watching. Yes, people are watching. But I needed to do it for me, you know. And so that's what my story is about. And just to help others, whoever reads my story or anybody's story, to know that you can make it, you can keep pushing, you can continue to persevere. And so you can do it. You can do it. And you will see your victory on the other side. So don't stop now. People will say you're like right there. Don't stop now. Keep going. Keep going. If it's hard, find you people that's going to support you and not tear you down, right? To support your resilience. Find people to support you, you know. And I just want to shout out the visionary author of this book, my lovely friend, Miss Verenda Cobbs. She is, like I said, the visionary author of this book. And her ministry is Arise Kingdom Ministries. And Arise stands for always obtaining resilience in spite of everything. And so when people look at this and they'll see AA, that's because that's what that stands for. Okay. And I hope I said that right. But yes, so always, I'm gonna find it because I want to make sure. Always achieving resilience in spite of everything. And so that is her ministry. It's just really helping you understand that you really are resilient. So it was really an honor to be a part of this project, to be able to tell my story. Like I said, I have so many stories, and God will give me titles, and I'll be like, is that a message I'm supposed to speak? Is that a book I'm supposed to write? What is that? And so when this opportunity came to me, I said, ooh, from GED to master's degree. That's going to be the story.
That's an awesome story.
Yes.
Shoot, that could have been a graduation speech.
Right. Listen, the day of graduation, I was so tired. I had to get that work in. And it was just a blur to me. Like, I even told my sister, like, gosh, you didn't even, like, sit in that moment. Because once it was over, it was just like, sit down and go to sleep or do something. But I'm grateful to be on the other side. And even in that, stuff came up personally with my family the weekend before I was supposed to start school. Yeah. My son was in the hospital, in induced coma. I learned after he was discharged, he died 3 times.
Oh, wow.
He was in there for like a month, and every day I'm in there reading my schoolwork, like classes starting, and I'm praying over him and things like that. And I just kept going. I failed the class because it was just too much. And I just kept going. Because I saw the end, you know. And so that's my story to people. It's just the end is coming. Matter of fact, don't even look at the end. Just stay in today. Do what you need to do for today.
Live in the moment.
Live in the moment. You know, someone told me, and I remind myself of that, stay in the day, because I am analytical, and I will go all the way 2, 3, 4, 5 months, 6 months, a year, trying to figure things out. But I have really learned to just stay in the moment and trust God in the moment.
I used to be the one that got the calendar on January 1. And I would get the calendar book, and I'm writing, and I'm scheduling all the way through, writing stuff all through the calendar book, all the way through to December 31st.
Wow. Did it work out for you, though?
No, it didn't work
out. How did that work out for you?
It did not work out. But, I'm talking about decades of this foolishness I did all through my kids growing up and everything. That was me. I was always
you had
a
to
planner.
Be the perfectionist, the planner. Yes.
And then when things didn't work out, I would hit lows. You know, I would feel so low. You know. But now, the season I'm in, I'm in the living in the moment
Yeah,
season
yeah,
of my life
yeah,
now.
yeah.
And now it's like, well, I can only schedule today what I can do today.
That's it. That's it.
If I can do it tomorrow, well, we'll see. You know,
Yes.
I don't go too far ahead of myself now.
Yes. And I think that's a good point to bring up, because I use my planner in a different way, right? When we go back to when you don't feel so good about yourself, you become a people pleaser. And so you can't say no. You know, you haven't set those boundaries. I was a person that if you talked about your problems around me, I would try to solve them. You didn't ask me. I would just try to solve them. And when I started healing, I would say no and then change my mind. Oh, well, I can figure it out. Then I got to know, but I'm explaining. Now I don't even think I say no. I just, you know, that's not something I want to do. But I use my planner, and I don't do anything until I look at my planner. So
I'm getting there.
yeah.
I'm getting there.
Excuse me.
I'm in between the no, but explaining, and just the no. I don't think it's something I want to do.
Yeah.
I'm like right there. I'm kind of like coming on down the hill now.
I really noticed it starting to change. Excuse me. When I decided to become be a life coach as my business, because I always gave advice. 2:00 in the morning, somebody called with a problem, I gave advice. And when I set the boundary, I found who valued what I said. You want it when it's free, but when I say, sure, here's my link, you can schedule. You know, so I learned to value my own time. And when I learned to value my own time, people faded off, and it didn't bother me at all. But there's people that also respected my time. So you got to set those boundaries.
Good. You see, you done blessed me again. Well, I want you to know, when you first came on the show, I was at that point really thinking about giving it up. Not really doing this. You know, I was having my doubts and everything. And then when I listened to your story, and I listened to how you persevered and all that you accomplished through all that you had been through, and I looked at all that I won't going through, I whipped my own butt. And I'm still here.
Good.
So I just want you to know, if you didn't know, you bless me.
Aw,
If nobody else tells you, you bless me.
Thank you.
So
You
I
have
appreciate
something to
you.
say. That's why you're still here. You
That's
have
why.
something to say. And you
God.
give other people the opportunity to say what they need to say. So I'm grateful.
I just do what the Father tell me to do.
Then keep doing it.
I just be obedient.
Then keep doing what he tells you to do.
Yeah, that's what I try to do. I try to be
Yes.
obedient. Yes.
Yes.
So
I did want to share a snippet
okay.
from the book. A little teaser.
All right.
So here's a snippet. My story is a testament to resilience, faith, and the power of refusing to accept the limitations others or your past place on you. I said that earlier. Others will place limitations on you. What I was not taught did not disqualify me. It forced me to learn, to grow, and to become. And if there is one thing I know for sure, it is this: you are not disqualified by what you did not receive. So if I could say anything to encourage anybody, if you didn't get it, go get it. Don't stay stuck in, well, I didn't know this, I didn't know that. Ask questions. Be around people that will give you information that you didn't know you needed, you know, but don't stay stuck because of what you feel like you're not qualified for. So, yeah.
And I'm learning too, in being in different areas now, if you just position yourself in the right room, you don't have to say anything. Just listen. you learn a lot of what you didn't know you needed to know.
Absolutely.
And you can take away a lot of nuggets to use, especially if you're in business. You can take a lot away that you never knew you needed.
Yeah.
Just by being in the right place, in the right venue. If you're a performer, just positioning yourself in the right place. And I got that information for somebody who's very, very bright and intelligent and beautiful. And I won't say her name. Kim.
I think that's very important. Again, if we stay in the same environments, it's like, for me, it's like I get this excitement when I'm around other women that's talking business and talking empowerment, and it makes me want to keep going. My family, my sister, she will be at everything, do everything, buy everything, but that's my sister and she loves me. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But my purpose is to empower other women, right? So you have to be around other people that's doing that to keep that fire
Burning in you.
Yeah.
To keep you creating too.
Yes. Yes.
Absolutely. So what's your next, girl? What you got going on? Because I know you always got something up your sleeve.
I'll say this. I just recently started my YouTube channel. I'm excited about it.
Okay.
We're talking about just healing. We're talking about rediscovering yourself. We're talking about just who you've always been, right? And so I'm excited about that. It's really fresh and new. Let me just really be transparent. I was supposed to start this in January. But I held me back, right?
Okay.
You know, who's going to listen to me? What am I going to look like? I'm going to talk to a screen, like all of the things. But again, as I am truly feeling who I am, I'm saying, okay, just stop playing, because I have heard somebody say this. I've heard two different things. I am sitting on my own money. I am holding back somebody else's healing. I am somebody's answered prayer.
Right.
So if I'm not doing what God gave me to do, how can that woman who's waiting to hear my voice, because there can be a lot of us doing what I'm doing, but there's somebody waiting to hear Clarissa. They're waiting for her mannerisms. They're waiting for her story. They're waiting for her personality. And so I've just decided, we started with that, right? It's about a decision. I just decided just no more.
And
no
being
more.
intentional.
Just be intentional and do what you need to do for someone else. Like, get out your own way. You know? Yeah. So that's what I'm doing. I have a YouTube channel at Clarissa Law Coaching.
Cool.
So
I
encourage you to subscribe.
You know, I
again,
will.
fresh and new, but I'm enjoying what I'm doing so far.
Okay.
Yes. And then some other things that I'm working in silence.
One of those things, a retreat. I need a retreat.
So that is something that I would love to do eventually. I have a vision for that too.
Okay.
And so it's all whatever God wants me to do. That's where I am right now. And I feel that, and I believe that I'm in that season that He can trust me, because I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it this time.
Okay.
You told me before, but I'm going to do it this time.
Did you think you would be interested in getting with a group of women on your level?
Am I interested? I'm interested in all things women's empowerment.
Okay.
I'm interested in when women get together. I can remember some time ago, you know, you hear those stories. Women can't get along. Women are catty. Women, you know, they backbiting and they you know, whatever. And so I just prayed. I said, God, put me around people that are like-minded, that are for me.
Right.
And show me the people that are not. And I have not had bad experiences, but I also have come to the place where I don't believe in competition. I believe that what God has for me to do is for me to do. Now, I've had somebody literally I walked past her and she was talking to someone and she was sharing my entire vision with somebody else. But in that moment I was hurt. But today it's like it's it's too many people that need help.
Well, you know,
and whoever is for
it's
me
a
is
lot
for
of
me.
that going on.
Yeah.
It's a lot of that going on.
But I believe that God is putting me in the places where I need to be, and I don't feel the need to be around everyone and to talk around everyone or tell them all of the things. You know what I mean?
Right.
So if somebody's out there and they're an imposter, they're really good and they got me. But I truly believe my discernment, and I truly believe that God has put me around the people that are good for me. You know, because I always say this, I don't expect anything but good to come to me because I know what I put out. I know how I treat people. I'm the same all the time. I'm genuine. And so I don't expect to get back negativity, any of those things. I don't keep gossip. People don't call me with foolishness. So that's what I expect to reap because that's what I sow.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, sis, I am so glad that you agreed to come on.
Absolutely. Anytime.
And bless
Just
me
call
again.
me. Yes.
We will talk about this retreat thing further. You know how I say I plan, but the Holy Spirit takes over. Well, that retreat thing did not come from me. So that question I had to ask
it was
you.
something in the works, and it's a planning. Some things have to happen.
Well, Holy Spirit must be pushing.
Yes.
So we will talk about that.
Yes.
But I am so grateful for you coming on. I have her information where you all can get her books and everything online. That was in the post, but if you want to share how they could reach out to you.
So I hear people say this, but I'm proud to have my stuff together. I am all things at Clarissa Law Coaching. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Yes.
All right, girl. All things.
All things at Clarissa Law Coaching.
All things. Angela Canty Ingram. Nah, I ain't gonna do that.
Yes.
All right, sounds good. Well, honey bunnies, here we go at the close of another episode. I am so glad you stuck it out with me this evening. And my prayer for you is that you will have a safe and blessed rest of the week. I know that we are living in troubled times. I do know that we are. And all we can do is manage to stay together and look out for one another. So, as I always tell you, be good to each other, be good to yourselves, and stay safe in these streets. Okay? And I will be right back here next Wednesday. Peace and love.
Welcome to I've Got Something to Say podcast, where every voice matters and every story deserves to be heard. From the heart, we're bringing truth, sharing stories, sharing proof, community and hope today. We've all got something to say. Real conversations, voices strong, connecting people all day long, empowering minds along the way. Come join us now, don't stay away. I got something to say. Come and join the conversation today. From the heart, we're lighting the way on the I've Got Something to Say podcast. I've got something to say. Community engagement, inspiration too, bringing information straight to you. I've got something to say podcast. Every voice can make a change. Together we'll help rearrange. Listen close and hear what's true. There's room for me and you, so tune right in and hear what's new. We got a message just for you. Listen, learn, and have your say on the I've Got Something to Say podcast. Hosted by Angela Canty Ingram. Welcome